So Yzerman looks like a genius on this trade. Do you like the trade that Yzerman made for Dunham?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, I think in the next 2 or 3 years, these two guys that they got, J.T. Miller is a pretty good player too, and he's really good on face-off, and he's a left-handed draw, which the Lightning desperately needed. The funny thing Yzerman said last night, he says, this deal came up really quickly. He said he had been talking to him, but he hadn't heard from New York for a couple of 3 days, and then somehow J.T. Miller's name got in there because they wanted that Libor Hasek, the kid from the defenseman from Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, I mean. And I'm going to tell you what. Where is he?
In Regina.
He plays in Regina now?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
He's from the
Czech Republic, yeah.
He's a heck of a player, and they didn't want to give up with him, but it came out that they did. And I thought in the next 2 or 3 years it's going to be beneficial for the Lightning, but I don't know. 3 years from now, Brett Howden's a real good player too. And I hope Vladimir Nemestikov does really well in New York. I really do. He's a good kid, a real good guy.
He was quite upset because he left a team that was poised to win the Stanley Cup, and New York is rebuilding. So he was, from what I read, I could be completely wrong. I'm just interpreting.
I'm sure he was, but I'm also sure that hey, look, this is a new beginning. I've been traded. You go into this new situation thinking that you can really make a difference to that team. So, and I think Vladdy, that's what he's going to do, and that's what I think he'll try to do. Not this year, because I think the Rangers are, they're like toast. They're done. But it won't take the Rangers long to rebuild with all the draft picks and everything else.
Yeah.
The problem with getting all these draft picks, you better draft smartly and you better draft well, because there's no guarantees, none. Unless you're a Mario Lemieux, a Gretzky, a Crosby, I don't know. There's no guarantees. You guys agree with me?
Yeah,
Absolutely. And you got to get one of the number one picks, Bill. You got to get one of the big boys.
Yeah.
That's not, you mentioned them all. Mario Lemieux, Steve Yzerman. Those guys you build around.
Yeah,
right, and I can tell you Sergachev's name was always mentioned, and there was no way that they were going to let Sergachev go, and I'm pretty happy about that because I think this kid in 2-3 years, watch out.
Yeah, they say it's a really good draft in 2018 in June, but it's a even better one in 2019. That's the word.